Piggy and Woof follow the star. Grace was excited. This week she had put up the Christmas decorations with Mummy. Grace loves getting the house ready for Christmas. Her favourite thing is the nativity scene that Granny Pam knitted for her. Grace acts out everybody coming to see the baby Jesus over and over again. Sometimes her favourite toys, Piggy and Woof, join in too. Mummy, she asked this morning, why was Jesus a baby? What do you mean, darling? Asked Mummy. If God wanted to save the world, Grace replied, why didn't he send a superhero? It would have been a lot easier. Yes, it would have been, darling, laughed Mummy. But it was important for Jesus to be just like one of us. But how did people know that he'd been born? Asked Grace. How did the wise men find a baby? They followed the star, said Mummy. I need to go and make dinner now, darling. Grace picked up the baby Jesus. You're a very special baby. When you grow up, you're going to do miracles and make lots of people better. Then you're going to die on a cross. But don't worry, because you'll come alive again. Grace put baby Jesus back down and picked up Piggy and Woof. A very special baby has been born. He's God's son. His name is Jesus, and you need to follow the star to find him. Grace thought that it would be a very cold journey because it was Christmas time, so she wrapped Piggy and Woof up in their knitted scarves. Piggy had a red one, of course, because that's his favourite colour, and Woof had a green one. It's going to be a long journey, said Grace, so you'll need lots of drinks and snacks. Piggy liked to be prepared. He never went anywhere without a drink and a snack and his wet wipes. He didn't like having dirty trotters, especially if he was going to see a baby. Babies have to be kept clean. Woof was very excited about meeting the baby Jesus, and she loved going on long journeys to faraway lands. This was going to be the greatest adventure ever. So Puppy and Pig set off on their journey to follow the star to see the baby Jesus. After they had been walking for some time, Piggy asked, Are we nearly there yet, Woof? No, Piggy, replied Woof. It took the wise men many days and they were riding on camels. Oh dear, said a worried Piggy. We're never going to get there. Don't worry, Piggy, said Woof. Let's sing some Christmas carols to help us on our way. The two friends were singing so happily as they followed the star that they didn't notice how far they had travelled. Suddenly the star seemed brighter than ever, and it was shining down on a little shelter in the next field. We're here, cried Woof. That must be the stable. Piggy noticed that there was a group of sheep at the back of the stable. Oh no, said Piggy. There's a queue. We won't be able to see the baby Jesus. Don't worry, Piggy, replied Woof. We'll find a way. The friends joined the queue of sheep. Hello, said Woof. We've come to see the baby Jesus. Is that what we're queuing for? Said one of the sheep. Don't you know? Asked Piggy. No, said the other sheep. We just followed the others. We were in the field, said the first sheep. Suddenly the sky was full of angels singing. Then our shepherds all started running away, said the other sheep. Yes, said the first. So we followed them. We didn't want to get left behind. Angels? Asked Woof, her eyes sparkling. Come on, Piggy, we need to get inside. Puppy and Pig left the group of sheep in their queue and went to the other side of the stable to see if there was a way in. There was an open gateway. Standing near the gateway was an ox and a donkey. Piggy quickly wiped his trotters and Woof called up to the ox. Excuse me, she said. We've come to see the baby Jesus."
"You can come inside," replied Ox, "but not the pig. Pigs are dirty."
"But I've cleaned my trotters," said Piggy. "Let him in," said the donkey. "My master said that everyone is welcome here."
"Okay," said Ox, "but stay out of sight."
So the friends crept past Ox and Donkey and hid behind a pile of hay. Piggy was feeling a bit sad. What if the baby Jesus didn't like pigs? Woof put her paw on her friend's shoulders. "Don't listen to him, Piggy," she said. "Look." As the friends peered over the top of their hay, they drew a deep breath. There, lying in his mummy's arms, was the baby Jesus. The light from the star was shining through the top of the stable door, and as Piggy and Woof peered over the top of their hay, their faces were lit up. When the baby saw the puppy and Piglet, he smiled and made a gurgling sound. "He's seen me," cried Piggy. "Yes," said Woof, "and he smiled at you." "He smiled at me," repeated Piggy, "even though I'm dirty." Then Piggy looked around. Some shepherds were bowing down to worship the baby. Then something caught his eye. What was it? Piggy's jaw dropped open as he saw the angel. It was bigger than Piggy had expected and made him feel a little nervous. He grabbed Woof's paw and cried, "Woof! Angel!" "I know," laughed Woof, her eyes shining. Puppy and Pig gazed in awe and wonder at the scene before them. "This is the first Christmas," said Woof. "Woof!" cried Piggy. "It's Christmas Day!" "Happy Christmas!" they said together. A cat, who had been watching the pair of friends, sidled up to them and said, "I haven't seen you two round here before." "No," replied Woof. "I'm Woof and this is Piggy. We've travelled a long way to see the baby Jesus." "You're not the only ones," Cat said, looking out through the gate. "It's the wise men," cried Woof, "riding on their camels and carrying presents for the baby Jesus." "Woof!" panicked Piggy. "I haven't bought a present for the baby Jesus." "It's okay," said Cat. "They don't want us to give presents. Their donkey told me that baby Jesus is God's gift to the world." "But I have to give him a present," said Piggy. "It's Christmas." Woof put her paw on her friend's shoulder. "Just give him your heart, Piggy," she said gently. "My heart?" asked Piggy. "Woof's right, Piggy," said Cat. "All we have to do is love him." "Really?" asked Piggy. "Yes, Piggy," said Woof. "Love is the best gift you can give. That's why baby Jesus was born, to fill our hearts with love." Piggy pondered. He knew that Christmas was all about the baby Jesus, but he didn't know about the love. Piggy wanted his heart to be filled with love too. He looked at baby Jesus and noticed that he was glowing. That must be the love, thought Piggy. Piggy said a little prayer that his heart would be filled with love. As he did so, he felt a strange warm glow in his heart which spread around his whole body. In that moment, Piggy knew that this love would change the world. "Woof!" cried Piggy. "We need to tell everyone about baby Jesus so they can all be filled with love." Piggy had a feeling that this would be the best Christmas ever. "Grace," called Mummy. "Dinner's nearly ready." "I'm playing," said Grace. "I know, darling, but you need to wash your hands," said Mummy. "Mummy," said Grace, "I know why Jesus had to be a baby." "Really, darling?" "Yes. God could have saved the world from heaven, Mummy," said Grace, But Jesus had to come to earth to show us about love. So we didn't need a superhero, asked Mummy. Jesus is better than a superhero, Mummy, said Grace. And anyway, there wouldn't be Christmas without Jesus. Mummy noticed Piggy and Woof in the nativity scene. Ah, did Piggy and Woof go to see the baby Jesus too? Asked Mummy. Yes, Mummy, said Grace. Did Piggy and Woof learn about love? Asked Mummy. Yes, Mummy, said Grace. I think they did.